What is up, guys, and welcome back to iTito Reaction. In today's video, we're going to be reacting to James Bond Spectre's pitch meeting. I see you guys like to watch my pitch meeting reactions, so I have another one for you guys now. I already reacted to James Bond No Time to Die pitch meeting, also James Bond Skyfall pitch meeting. But yeah, we're going to react to this is the fourth Daniel Craig James Bond installment. But yeah, let's get right into the video.
So, you have a James Bond movie for me? Yes, sir, I do. And this one's going to be all about James
Every time,
Bond.
yes,
That's
sir, I
actually
do.
Perfect. So what happens in this thing? Well, we're going to start with James Bond going rogue in Mexico City. Oh, spies going rogue.
That was a nice
extremely hot in movies
intro.
right now. Yes,
With his
some might even
theme.
say it's open. Done. Well, wait, that doesn't sound positive. Oh, well, then ignore I said it. Oh, okay, done. So James Bond kills some bad guys and destroys a bunch of property and then gets in trouble for it. Wow, 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 wow. Yeah, and Q injects some nanotech things into his blood because now he needs to be tracked at all times. Oh,
Yes.
man, it's going to be hard for him to go about his rogue spy business with smart blood. Actually, it's going to be super easy. Barely an
Inconvenience.
Oh, really? Yeah, see, he
That's my
manages
favorite
to
line from
convince
him.
Q to give him 48 hours without tracking him. How does he manage that? By asking
That's
him.
him,
Well, very
yeah.
easy to convince. Yeah, well, you know, they have a lot of history. There's kind of a connection there. So then Bond steals a $3 million car that Q was working.
I have to say, I really like the chemistry from Daniel Craig's Q and his James Bond in the film series. I really like the connection they did in the what was it, like 3 movies that were together, 3 or 4 movies. But yeah, let's continue.
Oh, James Bond's a jerk to his friends. Yeah. So what does he need the car for anyway? Well, Bond reveals that the reason
that was supposed
he
to be
went
his
rogue
car in the first
Mexico
place.
is because when M died, she sent him a video telling him to kill a guy and then go to his funeral. Why couldn't she have told him that while she was still alive? Well, because the character didn't know I was going to write this script when she was alive. Oh, okay, gotcha. So James drives to this funeral in Italy and then immediately hits on the widow. Oh my god. Yeah, and it turns out she's being hunted by assassins. They're like
Spectre.
slowly following her through her house with guns. Uh-oh. But then Bond shoots them both and saves her. Why didn't the assassins just shoot her on sight? What were they waiting for?
Because they want to make it dramatic.
No. Fair enough. So then Bond sleeps with the widow and she gives them all the information he needs. Why does she do that? Because he's the protagonist and she's a plot point. That works. So she tells him about this evil meeting taking place and he gets into it using a ring he took from the dead guy. They just let him in because he has a special ring? That's right. And he doesn't find that suspicious in any way? He doesn't, no. Well, okay.
Now thinking about it, it doesn't make sense because everybody in that meeting knows James Bond, especially since like the villain was his stepbrother, which doesn't make sense. But you know, we don't talk about that.
Then. So in this big evil meeting, they're trying to find a replacement for the guy that Bond killed. And so this one big guy, Hinks, pokes another guy's eyes out with thumb knives.
Batista.
So he gets chosen for the job. Why does that qualify him? Because that makes sense to me now. And then this big bad guy that's running the meeting reveals that he knows that James Bond is in the room. Uh-oh. So then James Bond runs away and escapes. So they knew he was there the whole time and they didn't have multiple people guarding the door or waiting for him at his car? That's what we're going with, if you say so. So then James goes to the next plot point. Oh, does he sleep with this one? Well, this one's an old man. So is that a no? That's a no. And it turns out this guy is Mr. White. I don't know who that is. That
From
a Breaking
Casino
Bad
Royale.
Thing? No. It's a guy from Quantum of Solace, remember?
And Casino.
Yeah, no, like most people, I kind of wiped that one from my memory. Oh, dang it. Well, I hope some people are going to remember this guy. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. Okay, well, anyway, this plot point was poison, so he gives Bond some information and then kills himself. Oh, my God. But he makes James promise to take care of his hot daughter, Madeline, because she might be in danger. Oh, I bet he's going to take care of her. Yeah, he's going to take care of her. Oh, I bet he is. He is, yeah. Oh, being oblivious to innuendo is tight. I guess. So anyway, James goes to help the hot daughter, but then Hinks manages to figure out where he's headed. How did he do that? Well, James forgot that there was a giant security camera in his face when Mr. White shot himself, so Hinks just looks at those tapes. Whoops. Whoopsie. So then Madeline gets kidnapped because James led the bad guys right to her. Oh, he immediately messed up that promise. Yeah, he's not too great at his job, and so then he basically rides a damaged airplane down a mountain, and coincidentally it crashes into the cars that the bad guys are driving. Very lucky. Incredible.
And he doesn't die, and you know why? Cause it's James Bond.
Boy lucky. So eventually he and Madeline figure out where the bad guy's base is, so they head towards there on a train.
Why is he taking her to the enemy base? Isn't he supposed to be protecting her?
Yeah, but she was like, I'm coming with you. And he's like, no, you're not. Actually, okay, yeah, sure.
Well, it is a convincing argument.
So now they're on a train, and James has an amazing white tuxedo, and Madeline has a beautiful dress on.
Well, where did they
Drawing
get those
attention.
clothes? Did they go shopping off screen?
Yeah, whenever there's a little time jump, you can assume that they're shopping, because they're always in new outfits.
Oh, little off-screen shopping sprees.
So anyway, then Hinks shows up on the train behind Bond.
So he uses the element of surprise to shoot him in the back of the head?
Nope, he starts by kicking the table.
Oh, just as good of a decision.
So they have a fight for a little bit, and then Hinks goes flying off the train and dies.
So what effect did this Hinks guy have on the plot?
2 chases and a fight.
Oh, pretty good.
So
That's
eventually
it.
they end up at this lair, and the bad guy from the meeting reveals that he was behind all the bad guys in the 3 previous movies. It's all connected.
How does that make
Ernst
sense?
Oh, I'm gonna
Strabo
need you to get all the
Blofeld.
way off my back about how this makes sense.
That was just one question.
No, don't worry about it.
Is where you are, and I'd love for you to disembark at your earliest convenience.
Oh, okay, let me get off of that thing.
We're also gonna find out that the bad guy's real name is Blofeld.
Oh, okay.
The classic villain, remember?
Yeah, from the
This is
original.
supposed to be a big reveal.
Oh, well, it does. I don't feel anything.
Oh, dang it. Anyway, Madeline then tells James that she loves him.
Haven't they known each other for like 2 days?
That's right.
Very romantic.
Then
I mean,
Blofeld
isn't it
tortures
love
James
blind?
in a chair that has drills on it.
Oh,
What do
that
the
doesn't make
drills do?
sense.
Well, the drills are gonna mess up his balance. He's not gonna be able to remember people. Just a whole bunch of stuff.
Wow, so how does James avoid the drills?
He doesn't.
The bad guy drills into his skull?
He does.
Yes,
yeah,
and
it
he
looks
doesn't die.
Extremely painful.
So how does Bond keep going
Why?
through the movie with all those horrible side effects?
well, the effects don't work.
Well, why not?
No.
Because
kinda
that would
corny.
mess up the rest of the movie. You can't have James Bond running around off balance, not knowing who anyone is.
Well, then why did you introduce the drills?
I thought it'd be cool.
But they don't do the
Yeah.
thing you said they do.
that's right.
Well, okay then.
Oh, also, Blofeld and Bond are kind of brothers.
What?
Yeah, they were raised together.
Okay, yeah, sure, whatever.
So anyway, then thanks
Sure,
to an
whatever.
explosive watch, James and Madeline manage to escape.
Wow, 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 wow.
Yeah, and they blow up the entire base by shooting a single pipe, and then they run away.
Classic bad guy base move.
But it
Yes.
turns out Blofeld isn't
Leaving
dead.
a pipe
Oh, so what does
right
he
in the
do
open.
next?
Well, he kidnaps Madeline again.
Oh, he loves doing that.
Yeah, and he sets up this big arts and crafts thing for James. He has pictures of him printed and stuff.
Weird way to spend his time, but okay.
And then there's a bomb, so James has to decide between saving himself and saving Madeline.
Sounds like it's gonna be hard to choose.
Nope,
it's
it's
gonna be
not.
super
Super
easy.
easy.
Barely
Better
an
than inconvenience.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he just goes with both.
How?
Well, Blofeld gave him 3 minutes, and that's enough time to find Madeline in this building and then jump off the top of it into a convenient net.
Oh, well, thank God there was a big net.
Oh, and also this whole
Imagine
entire
it was
time
no
there was
net.
like a surveillance thing going on at MI6, so that gets solved too.
Is that gonna have any effect on anything?
Not
Nope.
really, no.
So how does the movie end?
Well, Bond ends up with his kind of brother on a bridge, and he doesn't kill him.
oh, how come?
I don't know, character growth, I guess, mostly because what if sequel?
Yeah, that's smart.
And so, yeah, that's pretty much it. What do you think?
Well, it sounds like
amazing.
James Bond running around for a while and doing some things.
yeah, sure, that's a good way to describe it.
And anyway, people really liked Skyfall, so as long as we don't mess this up like we did Quantum of
Oh, they
Solace,
did
I
mess
think
it
we're in
up
good
big
shape.
time. So you have a James Bond Spectre pitch meeting. I really enjoyed this one. But yeah, like they said, they messed it up big time after Skyfall. I think the best movies from Daniel Craig's James Bond era were Casino Royale, Skyfall, and now No Time to Die. Because Quantum, like I said in previous video, was horrible. Didn't like it. The plot was like all over the place. It didn't make sense at all. And Spectre as well, it was like they said, you know, it was like some stuff they put on screen didn't make sense, wasn't a part of the plot, you know. But yeah, guys, let me know down in the comments below what other videos you guys would like me to react to. Like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.